Hello friends, so I'm starting today with a very quick 30 minutes workout, and I'm going to link the full video in the description box. If you're interested in my fitness content, you can actually check it out. It's a workout on wider hip and glute, and it's very effective. So if you want to check it out, you can check it. Now I'm heading to a new site we just launched. It's a estate, a very beautiful one. So I'm heading there to film the site and make a video on it. I'm also going to link the full estate tour video in the description box so you can check it out. It's a very good land, it's dry land, and it's very affordable, and it is located in a very strategic area. If you're interested in investing your money in land, this is a very good offer. Later in the day, I was craving for ice cream so much. I was just really craving for something sweet, maybe because it's been long that I've had something sweet. One, I got it. So I went ahead to just get an ice cream. Lagos traffic is just another thing on its own, but let's leave that for another day.
I recall the past again tonight. It's in the front of my mind. As I fall apart, you begin to cry. The tears are making you blind. The future's far away, but I will stay. I will stay. Just take a leap of faith. We'll find a way for you and me. Can't look back and run from what I feel inside. There's no more time to hide, because I feel again.
So I will be taking this ice cream while I edit my video. I mean the one I just made, the site video. I'm going to be editing it, and then after I will share with you guys how I made my first 6 figures in real estate, my 4th year in real estate, everything I learned about it, my mistakes, and what really helped me. I'm going to share with you in this video, but before that, let's edit some video, okay?
Help me find the right words to say to get us back on our way. Can we try to fight against the grain of throwing out what we made? The future's far away, but I will stay. I will stay, because I feel again. I feel again. Oh, now
My first 6 figures working as a real estate agent in 6 months. It was an amazing experience. I'm going to share with you guys how I was able to make my first sales in 6 months working in real estate, my mistake, what I did right and what I did wrong, how I finally learned my lesson, and what really helped me to make these sales. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notification button, and give this video a thumbs up to learn everything that I did to make my 6 figures in 6 months in real estate. I came with proof. Your baby girl came with proof. Commercial plot, 600 square meters. So when I finished my diploma, I was looking for a job. I was getting different offer, but the salary was just too small. So I was at home, but I was talking to friends. If you have a job, please give it. If you have any job offer, let me know. So one day, a friend of mine told me, can you work in real estate? And I mean, I've never have an idea of working in real estate. Even when I went to school, I've always think I'm going to become a banker, or I like to work in bank. Why do I like to work in bank? Because of how they dress. That's quite funny because I don't even like the job itself, but I like the way they dress, you know, putting on suits and all of that, looking all decent. I used to really love their dressing, and I still like to dress, suit up and look all classy, you know what I'm talking about. So when he told me about the work, I was like, how is it done? Like, what am I supposed to do? So he said, well, all you have to do is to sell. You know, the way they put it is always very simple. They say it's in a very simple way, but it's not simple. It has a lot of work. You have to do a lot of work to actually achieve this. So he told me it's very simple. All you have to do is to sell 10 million houses, to sell something and you get 10%. And he showed me different land, different houses that they have. I think the list back then was 2 million naira. So he told me if you can sell this 2 million naira product, then you get 200,000 naira from it. I was like, wow, are you serious? 200,000? That was a lot for me. I said, oh yeah, I can do it. I was so pumped. What do I have to do? He said, you have to just talk to people. It doesn't work as simple as that. Yes, you have to talk to people, but he didn't tell me there are certain people you have to talk to. He didn't tell me because I'm going to get to that, but let's just continue the story. So he told me you have to talk to people and just market this land or the house to them. When you sell, this is also amount you get from it. I was all pumped, and then I said, when do I start? He gave me different stories, like somebody that got into real estate the first month and the person sold. They were not paying him. They were not paying him salary. Nobody was paying him, but he was trying to talk to people. He was marketing the product, and then he sold 1 month in, and that was it. He sold about 10 million. It makes, you know those stories. So I was like, okay, fine. So I joined real estate. I went to work the first month. It was a whole lot of mess. I mean, I could remember the first day of me going to work. I was so confident. You need to see the way I sat. You need to see the way I sat in the office. I'm not actually a staff, but when I entered, the way I dressed up, this was a show for me to dress up the way I've always liked, to put on suits and now put on my blazer, because I don't used to put this on because there was no place to wear it to. I was not working in bank. So now working in real estate, I knew this was an opportunity for me to show my fashion sense and dress up like a corporate classy babe. So that was how I dressed there. I dressed to the office that day. Then I got there. Everybody was all looking at me like, who is this? Who is this? I introduced myself. I'm the new agent, the so person. Everybody was like, oh wow, that's great. That day when I entered the office, I sat down. And then I was waiting for maybe order, maybe information or anything. I was waiting for the next thing to do. And then I was sitting 10 a.m., 12, 1, 3, 4. Then it was 4 p.m. and I was just all there. I mean, I even slept because I was just there doing nothing. There was nothing to do. And then I was like, what's happening? Like, there's nothing I'm doing here. I didn't really look at it anyway. I thought, okay, maybe because it's day 1. I went home. The next day, I came throughout that week. I was doing nothing. I was just coming to the office, just do 1 or 2 things, sleep, and when it's 4, and then everybody, once it's like 10, all of the staff, they go out, but I can't go with them because I'm not staff. They won't allow me to go with them, and most of the time the cars they have, they already share the cars. Even when I try to go out with them, they already share the cars. Maybe like four staff is using this particular, this is their own car, this other 4, this is their own car. So there was no way to squeeze myself in. I'm not even a staff. As me, I'm a staff, then they would have put me in a group of people. These are the people that you follow to prospect. But nobody was carrying me along. I was just all there like, what do I do? Like, what's happening? What am I supposed to do? Then I called my friend that introduced me to this. What's happening? I don't even know. Like, nobody is telling me. Then he told me I just have to keep pushing. I just have to keep putting myself, like, try to get along with them and just learn. I was like, okay, I just have to learn. No problem. Then I started meeting them one-on-one. Maybe this person, I'll go and talk to this person today. Tell me about this work. How does it work? Then this person might give me some. Gradually, I was learning. A month later, I was still going there, nothing was coming. Then 2 months later, I started prospecting, because now I was able to learn that they go how to talk to people, where they go to. I've been able to merge myself with somebody. I become a friend to somebody, so when he's going out, he carried me along. Most of the time he pays for transportation, so I was really grateful for that. He pays for transportation, sometimes he even pays for feeding, you know. So I go out with him, and then I see how he does his whole thing. Sometimes he even push me, go and talk to this person and let's see what will happen. So I was doing that, and that was where I started my prospecting journey. I started prospecting because I didn't have contacts. I don't know anything about cold calling. I don't have the contacts. I have are majorly some of my secondary school mates, my schoolmates majorly, and I don't think any of them can actually buy what I'm selling. So at that point I was like, this is becoming hard. I had to go out under the sun when it's sunny and talk to people, a lot of people, and then I was meeting so many unserious people, because they are not interested in what I'm selling. They are not interested. Maybe they just see me, fine girl, what are you selling, this, and they start. Then I left the company after some time that was not really doing anything. I told my friend that this company, I don't think I can continue working here, because most of them are just for me, they are not carrying me along. Can I work with you where you have, so I can actually talk to you when I have questions? I can actually come to meet you, because a lot of people where I am are just bullies. So he told me, okay, fine. Then he asked me to come to his own particular company, so I joined him there. Within the space of 4 months, I moved from 3 different companies before I was able to make my sales came in. It wasn't a surprise to me, because I saw it coming. I mean, I put in the work, so I knew it was going to come, but I didn't know it was going to come that fast. So, and this is one of the lessons that I learned: somebody that will buy your product will not waste your time. Yes, somebody that will buy your product will not waste your time. I met a lot of people that kept on promising, I'll pay tomorrow, I'll pay next tomorrow, I'll pay next month, and they didn't. Making my first sales teach me that anybody that wants to buy from you will not waste your time. Anybody that is interested in what you're selling, that is interested in your product, will not waste your time. So guys, you need, if you're going into real estate, if you want to become a real estate agent, or you're already into real estate and you haven't made your first sales yet, I know you'll be kind of very desperate to make the sales, you'll be eager to make the sales, but you need to be aware of time waster. These people, they'll keep promising you and promising you, but they do not actually have anything to do. They are not trying to buy your product. They just want to keep postponing you. I don't know what they get from that, but they are just time wasters. So you need to be careful. You need to be aware of those people, because they are going to raise your hope high. They are going to make you think, oh, I'm making this sales here, this is it, this is the sales, I'm becoming a millionaire by tomorrow, this person is going to pay. They are going to make you feel up there, and then the next day they are going to drop you down. So you need to be aware of these people and just keep your expectations normal, so that you don't fall victim of all these people. So that's one of the things that I learned making my first sales in real estate. Another thing that I learned making my first sales in real estate was not to share your clients or customer, whoever you're talking to, and this person is already showing interest, even when the person is not showing interest yet. Be secretive with your clients. Be secretive. Did I just say secretive? Be secretive with your customers' information. Yeah, you want to be secretive with it, because not everybody wants good for us. Not everybody, even the person teaching you, doesn't want you to sell more than they are selling. So they don't even want you to sell. They don't want you to come back, and they want to be giving you money for anything you want to do. And you don't even know who these people are. It might be somebody so close to you, it might be somebody teaching you. So you want to be careful when sharing your clients' information, when sharing information about your customers to people. Be secretive with it. Be secretive as much as you can with your customers' information. So first sale that I almost had back then, it was a rental property. So it's actually a white man. He asked me to get him an apartment, 2-bedroom apartment in Lekki phase 2. Is it phase 2 or phase 1? One of the two in Lekki. So I was already making my research and gathering apartments for him so that he can go and check it out. And then there was one agent that was giving me all these rental properties in Lekki. So one day I made a mistake by telling him, oh, this person, this is what he actually wants. Then I screenshot my chats with the customer and send it to him. Meanwhile, I already saved the man's name. I sent everything. I did not crop the name. I did not crop the name or the display picture out. So he saw everything, and then he said, oh, is it Mr. so that wants to buy this product? Then I said, yes. Do you know him? He said, yes, I know him. Then he tried to like spoil the man and just pour sand on this thing and just remove my mind. And I was like, no, this man is not an unserious person, because this one is actually very, very interested. He's a newly wedded man and he wants to stay in Nigeria, so he's looking for a house to stay with his wife, and he has been on my neck like, okay, let me get this thing fast and all of that, but you have been the one delaying me. So before you know, he started delaying more. I'm talking about the agent that was supposed to give me this apartment to present to him. He started delaying it. He started messing up with the whole thing, and before you know, this agent went behind me and sold to the man. And so to him, because he already knows the name. So I think the man has already priced the property from him before, but maybe I don't know what happened with their transaction, but maybe they didn't agree on the same terms. So he went behind me and offered another deal to the man and sold to the man. So it was really, really funny that I was supposed to close the deal on Friday. Then the man called me on Wednesday, and then he told me, don't worry, I already got a new property. And I was like, which property? So we talked, and then he showed me the property. Then I knew who was in charge of the property, and then at that moment I knew this was what happened. Then everything just became clear to me from the moment I shared the screenshot to him, and the moment he asked me about the person, that he knows the person, everything went down. So I knew this was wrong. You should not share your customers, anybody you're talking to, you should not share their information with anybody. I'm talking about anybody, not your best friend, nothing. Keep it to yourself until you close deal. Until you close deal, the money is in account, the money has been sent, the transaction is successful. That's when you can share it to people. That's where you can share the good news to people. Make sure you are secretive, hold your mouth, because nobody wants you to move. Okay, another lesson that I learned from real estate is that you're going to get 100 no before you get 1 yes. I mean, it's quite easy. Some people will come into real estate and in the first month, second month, they make deals. Yes, it is possible. It is very, very possible. A lot of people have contacts even before going into real estate. A lot of people have this connection, but you that don't have anything, you don't have contacts, you don't know anybody that can afford $1 million land, $1 million house, then you have to start from scratch. You have to start looking for people. It might take time. It might take time, 5 months, 6 months. I've seen a case of 8 months, but just understand that it's okay. People might keep saying no. That doesn't mean you should give up. That doesn't mean it's not going to come. Your own sales is going to come. Just make sure you are learning. Just make sure you are learning from your mistakes and try to be better. Just do things that will make you better. Where are you lacking? Is it that you don't know how to present your product to these people? Because presentation is very, very important. How you dress is important also. Another thing that I learned in real estate is there is nobody that is born with sales skills. Everybody learn. Because I've seen the cases whereby some of the people that we started together, before you know, they'll start making excuses for themselves, like, hey, it's because this person is actually a good salesperson. That's the way he is. He was born with it. She was born with it. But there's nobody that was born with it. Everybody learn. And this world, everybody learn. There is nobody that is born with sales skills. You learn about it. So don't make that as an excuse not to do what you are supposed to do. Because when I started, I have no experience. I have no experience in real estate. The only experience I had was selling other things. Like when I was young, when I was 9 years old, I sold for my mom. I used to help her hawk fish, different things for her when things was really rough. So the way it is, nobody is born with it. You have to learn, and you learn during the journey. You can't sit in your house and learn. You learn on the field. That's the only place you can learn. You can only learn on the field. Even when somebody is coaching you, teaching you, they can't teach you everything. They can't teach you how to sell. They will only give you theories on this is what you should do, this is what you should do. But every customer, their approach to every customer is always different. The approach to every customer is always different. So when you're talking to people, you get to understand people more, and you get to understand where to come in and market your product. So this is something you can only learn on the field, and that's why it's very important that you get involved in the field, rumble with them, and squeeze yourself into it and learn from it. Okay, so that's basically things that I can remember for now. There were so many things that I learned before making my first sales in real estate, and even after making my first sales in real estate. I mean, the journey continued, the learning continued. Learning is never stopped. I don't know how to put it, like there is never an end to learning. You can always learn as you go. You can keep learning and learning. There is never enough knowledge. So I'm still learning, and I will still keep on learning. If you find this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notification button, and give this video a thumbs up for more videos like this.